warm welcome to our viewers across the Pacific region. It has been an incredible 4 days of basketball here at the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025 at Friendship Hall, Vanuatu, Solomon Islands. I'm Cecilina Takau, and joining me here in the commentary this wonderful afternoon, I believe, Tristan, is the wonderful Tristan Apprentice, TP. Bulavinaka.
How are you going, Cess? Hello, Olakata, and Bulavinaka, and bonjour, basketball fans, of course. What a great game we've got ahead of us today.
Most definitely, Fiji versus Vanuatu into the Day 4 FIBA Melanesian Women's Basketball Cup. We have some thrilling action so far. We've got some home crowd favorites as well. PNG remains top contenders. What do you think, Tris?
And we can see that the supporters are just trying to get in here, Cess. The crowd's starting to build throughout the day. It's been pretty exciting watching a lot of the action across the board. And there's the Vanuatu men who just came off their game, and they're really excited and ready to support the women who had a great last quarter yesterday, of course, Cess.
Well, yes, definitely. We've also, the Fiji women's side, came out strong in their first game against Solomons, making that powerful statement. Unfortunately, didn't go well their way last night as well against the PNG. And today they're just hoping to get back on top.
100% on that one.
Here we have the Fiji women's team. One of the key players right now is Makaifa Savu, who is 16 years of age, Tris.
So impressive.
And also with Estelle Kainamoli as well, one of the efficient players, as well as Elena Tuisue, the captain. And we have the coach, Saula Koroi.
And we talked about that list for Vanuatu, and I was super impressed with Christina Carsten, of course, who's been such a good player in this tournament, Christina, and 19 points yesterday of Vanuatu's 43. More of the ball to her, close to the basket, will be really important, and if they can find the same amount of advantage that they did yesterday, they're a great chance to continue on their good performances here.
But we'll be back very shortly, right after the break.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
Welcome back to Friendship Hall here in Vanuatu, Solomon Islands for the FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup. Match day 4, match 14, Fiji versus Vanuatu. What do you expect out of the game today, Tris? Is it too early to tell?
It's going to be very early to tell, no doubt about that, Cess, but I think we're looking for momentum to continue, particularly for Vanuatu in the way they played yesterday. Like we said, 21-14, the fourth quarter is the key to this game. It's the way they went about it, though. How they got their points close to the basket. They started to make some movement off the ball, and they're the little things that they'll want to do. I actually spoke to assistant coach Chris Thompson before the game, and he pointed those things out to me as we talked about it together. And for Vanuatu, I think it's really important for them to just continue that consistency and that development, because they're certainly getting better with every single game after being out of it for 11 years as a nation.
Most definitely, the Fiji women's team, I believe they were a bit disappointed with their performance last night, and we're just hoping to turn this around, today.
And you're right about that with Fiji, and one of the things, of course, about Fiji's performance yesterday, and it's difficult because you can't hide away from it, Cess, in some ways, and that is the free throws. The opportunities that they had against PNG yesterday, 18 of 49 from the free throw line. They left 31 points out there not on the court, so even half of those might have helped them get the victory in the finish.
But not only that, Tris, the amazing, well, the other women's teams as well, especially when it comes to team fouls. It's interesting to see how it actually plays out on court, especially with the PNG women's side. The a thriller that was, well, between the New Caledonia and the PNG women's team. I believe you were here to call it with Emma. And how did actually that turn out? Pretty exciting.
It was a very exciting game indeed, that one between New Caledonia women and PNG. 77-74 victory. That was to PNG. Oh, sorry. As we have the MCs here. It was 70-66 actually. Of course, the overtime victory to PNG, I should say.
Beginning with Team Vanuatu, let's introduce jersey number 1, Dora Angel. She's also the captain for the team. Number 2, Pauline Malama. Jersey number 3, Nancy Patterson. Jersey number 4, Francis Zono. Wearing jersey number 6, Christina Caxton. Wearing number 7, Marie Jamba. Wearing number 8, Katrina Taimacaro. Wearing jersey number 9, Annie Tapeva. Wearing jersey number 10, Amelia Constant. Wearing 11, Luciana Wells. Wearing jersey number 12, Barcelona Malveras. And wearing jersey number 13, Julia Constant. Coach Neil Zono from Vanuatu and assistant coach Chris Travis Thompson from Australia. Let's give a big round of applause to the team Vanuatu. Introducing Team Fiji, wearing number 1, Away Garaway. Wearing jersey number 2, Emilia Wood. Wearing jersey number 3, Pulo Marawa Elena Tuliswe. This is also the captain for Team Fiji. Wearing number 4, Moana Lebrix. Wearing number 7, Seikau Tale Taki. Wearing number 8, Asena Makalo Toga. Wearing jersey number 9, Makaeva Sabu. Wearing number 10, Renati Korobi. Wearing number 11, Estelle Kaina Moli. Wearing number 13, Nice Rabai. Wearing number 14, Isabella Benson. And wearing number 46, Matilda Moldea. Coach Saula Corey. Let's give a big hand Vanuatu can ask the players to shake hands and present their gift. Sincere apologies to Vanuatu players.
Welcome back here for the FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup, Friendship Hall, Honiara, Solomon Islands. It's match day 4, match 14 between Fiji versus Vanuatu.
Got a great game ahead of us today, Sess. Having a look at yesterday's result between Fiji and PNG, we referred to it. They led by 16 points at one point, Fiji, in this game against PNG, and they got run down from behind in some ways. But you couldn't fault the effort of Estelle Kaina Morley. Fantastic effort from her yesterday. 14 points. 14 rebounds and 3 blocks as well. Couldn't fault her effort in 34 minutes of action yesterday.
Well, definitely, you know, today is, well, it all comes down to the wire today. We'll see how it all plays out. Hopefully the coach will turn some structure plays, and I did hear that he will be starting up the 6 debutants. A bit risky of an idea, but he has full trust on these young debutants to pull things through, especially in this first quarter.
And you're right about that. And for Vanuatu, like we said, it's all the extra players that can make the difference in this team as well. I have a look at some of the numbers here, and I mean, Vesmaker Malvarez has shown some signs at different times in this tournament. We saw Dora really exploring the three-point line yesterday a little bit. She's got the 9.5 points per game, does Dora Edgell. And then on top of that, when Marie Java threw out a couple as well that banked in, you know, when things broke down in the offense. So sometimes you just need players that can create their own shot, don't you? And they're still working out, I think, Vanuatu, who those players are, but they're starting to get a better idea after day 3 here. Well, after day 3, as we're here at day 4 here, of course, at the Friendship Hall in Honiara. The starters out there on the floor now, Sess. Looks like we got Tuisue, Liebrick, Koroi, Honamole, and Rabai out there for Fiji. And for Vanuatu, Edgell, Carsten, Java, Tabiba, and Malvarez is into the starting 5. Now referees, Landry Pugh, Samuel Mope, and Wapuan Wapi is run away here. Sess, take it away.
Exactly, Fiji's got the size advantage here inside Vanuatu with the first possession here. Estelle, Ravai, puts it down to Koroi, back to Estelle, Koroi, long passes to Ravai, can she, taken back there by Lebritz. Vanuatu got a good grip on that one. Java. Kasten. Back to Java. Adgel, Kasten trying to put that one through, just short of an inch.
There's a good look there from Carsten.
Got to work on you really need to be careful on your footwork here, just so you don't go into the line. Java brings it back halfway line here on the court. Koroi looking to defend that one, hopefully not turns into a foul. Malvarez. Short again. Fiji back in possession. Revive hoping to turn this one around. Putting one score on the board. Koroi. Tuisue. Foul. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Free throw to Fiji.
Up and down pace early here, Sess, in the movement of the ball. Both teams really trying to explore each other's defense and seeing if there's any holes there that they can expose. And they're just making things, just almost feeling each other out a little bit here, Sess, and trying to work out where the potential scoring opportunities are. As we see on replay here, a drive there from Tuisue. And, oh, a bit of a contact there on Malvarez. She's okay.
Just taking things down, a bit slow here.
And it's just got score bench, and they're just working out things. We're back underway here.
Koroy looks for Ravai. Ravai with 12 seconds on the clock. I believe we have another free throw.
Baseline ball here, Sess.
Apologies.
You're doing a great job getting used to it.
Couldn't quite get.
It's your debut calling basketball this week, isn't it, Sess?
Definitely.
You need to remember that. But you're picking up all the terminology nicely.
Caston just didn't connect that ball well to Edgar. Fiji has another opportunity here to put points with a lead. Just need to slow it down a bit. Koroy. Kainamole, nope. Back at it again to Isue. Koroy, Ravai. Ravai drives it through. Still short. Defense from Vanuatu.
It looks like it's going to be a foul here. It's going to be a foul on, looks like on Tabiba. Sideline ball here to, well, baseline ball here to Kainamole.
Kainamole looking around. Koroy just couldn't get that one in. Malvarez brings it down to Vanuatu. Taken back by Fiji. Here we go. Ravai brings it back down to Fiji's turf. Slowing things down here. Just need to communicate more on the ground. Kainamole, nope.
And that's tough when Kainamole gets in that position there, Sess. When someone's going for the ball, it's very tough to go against Estelle there. She won't relinquish the possession. Just on that last one from Vanuatu, the right idea, the pass was really good. It was just the execution, the finish in the end. That's what I'm liking about Vanuatu. They're doing the right things. It's just making sure that they finish off the result.
Can they bag this one? Yeah. 2 points. Fiji, Vanuatu.
Kainamole there. Big part of last night's game.
Classic Fiji basketball, you know, attack early, set the tone. Here we go, Edgel. Vanuatu. Tuisue. The captain brings it back down. Koroy. So aggressive. 3 points for Fiji.
Is that Moana?
Definitely.
You're welcome. Sess.
That's
what can I say?
That's Bulavinaka this early. Vanuatu. Edgel has been one of the senior players for the Vanuatu team. Caston. Malvarez. Java. Can they just connect this well?
And that one misses, unfortunately there, Sess. A shot clock violation. Liebert has looked likely at times in this tournament. The center at 180 centimeters. She's only averaging that 1.5 points per game, but maybe today can be her breakout performance now that she's had a few. She's seen one go down early here, Sess.
Kainamole. Back at it again to Isue. Nice ball movements, Tris. Apparently, it's not going into the basket.
Yeah, just getting it up a little strong at the moment, Fiji. Just overcooking it slightly.
Edgel. Foul.
And called there
Contact.
by Landry Pugh. And we've got some substitutions here by the looks of things. Got Zono coming in and Karsten, as well as Malanga coming into the game for Vanuatu. And looks like Fiji will get possession here on to the left of our screen shortly.
These Vanuatu girls are really amazing. They're not afraid. You know, that's what you want to see early, their confidence. It's just giving off those good vibrations. Ravai stolen by Julia Caston, the aunt.
Oh,
That will go in Vanuatu's favor, I believe.
Will do. There's a block shot there to lead there, Ravai. She was fantastic there. Very clean, out of bounds.
Taken by Kainamole line. 2 points. Is it
So it's a foul there on, I think it's on Malanga. And is that over the limit in terms of fouls already? Well, there you go. Got 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this first term. Sess, and look at that, Vanuatu already over the limit in terms of fouls. So too many fouls being given up early. Can they take advantage from the free throw line today, Fiji?
They did have amazing opportunities yesterday.
Yeah, they did. They made 18 points from the free throw line. They had 49 attempts, as we said in the opener, Sess, and that's 31 points that was left out there on the floor.
Here we go, Caston, Adgel, Malvers. Contact foul. Is it from Fiji?
And a sideline ball here for, well, baseline ball, I should say, here for Vanuatu. Sess.
Taken back by Ravai. Here comes Fiji. Kainamole, yep.
That's one way to be efficient on the basket.
Add more points to Fiji. We're less than 5 minutes into the first quarter. 7, Vanuatu 0. FIBA Melanesian Women's Cup here at Honiara, Friendship Hall, Solomon Islands. The young debutante, Woods. Emilia Wood. Is only 17 years of age.
One of 6 debutantes for this team. We've got to remember this with this Fiji team, as we've got a timeout here on the way of Fiji, who will have possession of the ball. You've got to remember it, Sess, don't you? The 6 debutantes really plays a part in Fiji's development side of things. And I think it's one of those things where a good opportunity at the back end of this tournament, no matter what's happening with the standings on the table and that, just to continue to develop the youth of this team. There's a lot of players here that are going to be around for a long time, you feel. You've got Wonga Eraway, you've got Emilia Wood, who's going to the free throw line shortly, Moana Liebrecht, and Makepa Sabu, who's been probably the most consistent and most impressive so far in this tournament of the 6 debutantes, and Isabel Peterson as well.
I think that's one thing to love about these, these young programs and them debuting, especially representing the nation at the FIBA Melanesian Cup. This is something that they will be proud of. And also just an added boost. They will come back stronger, and I'm sure of that. Free throw to Emilia Wood. Good one.
Makes both. That'll be a huge breath of relief, I reckon, for the Fiji team to see a few go through the hoop from the free throw line, Sess.
We have the Vanuatu team from the baseline throw-in.
Oh, nearly got there by Tui Sue. Nearly ran into the Volunteers. Doing a good job down there. Got to say, our Volunteers have done a fantastic job this week, Sess, here at this tournament.
Most definitely, Tris. Here we go, Vanuatu. 5 seconds. really hard to think through Fiji's defense, especially in trying to hand the ball from the baseline. It was a 5-second violation for Vanuatu. Very costly. Moana drives it back. Ravai. Wood. Yes, she nailed on that one. Extending Fiji's lead with 11 points. Vanuatu 0 into the first quarter here, less than 4 minutes.
She's only been on the floor a short time, Wood, but she's already got it all over Vanuatu at the moment.
That was a beautiful set. If Fiji can keep hitting these points, they can't afford to collapse on the paint. Emilia Wood. Timeout. Switch from the bench. We have Wells in the game now. Caston, the throw in. Izono, long passes to Java. Wells is open. Here we go. Patterson. Java with the long shot. Taken back by Caston. Puts it in. This time for Vanuatu.
Ravai looks a bit sore here. So that's going to be
a sub. Taking some subs off the, the experienced players for Fiji. Here we have three debutantes on set play right now. Tristan, this will be interesting from the Fiji women's side.
Absolutely. I did forget about Asena Nakatonga as well.
Koroi with the long shot. Taken by Caston. Java. Can Vanuatu come up with a set play? Wells. Taken back by Emilia Wood. Emilia Wood. Nakatonga with a first ever basket here at the FIBA Melanesian Cup 2025.
You never forget your first basket for your country. It will please her enormously, Arsena.
Free. Java with to Caston.
Look at the job by Caston on Sabu's on Caston at the moment, trying to shut it down.
Here we go, Patterson. Couldn't curl it properly there. Emilia Wood brings it down. Nakatonga. Here, can she do another one? Foul from Vanuatu. Timeout. These timeouts are, I believe, are very essential, don't you think, Tristan? You know, just slowing things down, just for them to recollect their thoughts and just probably go back to their set plays as, you know, as the coaches have given them this morning.
You're right about that. It's all about coming back to, well, we call it sometimes schemes or plans, or there's lots of different words to describe it, Sess. As we know, we go around the world with basketball and we find different ways to describe things, but I like to call it a scheme or a play of some sorts that we want to run as a coach. So, and especially for opportunities like there's often a timeout when there's a free throw opportunity. It's either because there's been a fifth foul and teams over the limit in terms of fouls, they have to adjust their game plan because they can't play the same way. Otherwise, they'll keep sending them to the free throw line. Or it's to do with the fact that they want to do something when the ball comes in from the free throw, because it's what we call a still ball or stationary ball situation. You can trap the ball and you can do all sorts of different things to try and get that ball back and get some easy scores. You can sometimes stop the opposition getting to the other end for quite some time.
Definitely agree with you on that one, Tris. Nakatonga misses the first one. She just pulled this one back for more points. Emilia takes it back. Travel from Caston. And Makaifa. Blocking foul from Patterson. Makaifa Savo with the free throw. Makaifa Savo, only 16 years of age. Attends Suva Grammar School back in Fiji. Patterson drives it right to the basket this time. Blocking foul from Koroi.
Yeah, getting in the way there was Koroi, and they'll send Patterson to the free throw line. Nancy Patterson has shown some nice signs this week as a player for Vanuatu, Sess.
Patterson puts that one in.
First point in a little while for Vanuatu. Got to continue to just keep hitting the scoreboard as much as possible.
Good free throws from Patterson. Kanamoli. Makaifa. Emilia. Nakautonga.
Oh,
In the basket this time.
our setter is having...
Vanuatu brings it back. Izano. Under 17 seconds on the shot clock. Long passes. Taken by Makaifa. Kanamoli. Nakautonga. Oh. Unfortunate. Caston back at it again. She needs to have some perfect grip this time. We're going into Vanuatu's favor this time. Toboe.
And sideline ball here for Vanuatu. Almost there from Karsten. Really, really close. Just out of her reach. It sort of got away from her slightly. It was in front of her. It was in the right position. Couldn't quite hold on to it, but she's got it now.
Foul from Fiji. 2 free throws to Vanuatu. It's definitely picking up here.
Let's have a look at that replay. And this is what I was talking about. Look at the post-up move there from Karsten. So what she did was she turned and put a backside actually into her opponent a little bit, but not too much to cause the foul. The foul was back the other way because she managed to move her opponent legally, and she resulted in the 2 free throws.
Exactly right on that one, Tris. Kanamoli. Foul from Izono. Blocking foul from Izono. Lands Fiji with the free throw for 2 points.
It's like we've got Isabel Peterson coming into the game for the first time today. She's got a family here, doesn't she, Sess?
Oh yes, that's right. Her parents are up at the stands supporting her throughout, the campaign, and now that they're here, it just gives her reassurance that she'll do great. Kanamoli lands this one. Cast in. Taken back by Kanamoli. On the line this time from Fiji. Vanuatu with a throw-in from the baseline. Looking around, Caston to Patterson. Patterson to Toboe. Look at that.
Oh,
dribble.
nice behind the back dribble there from Toboe.
Wells. Taken back from Kanamoli. Taken back from Izono. Kanamoli back this time. Fiji, long passes. Talitaki. In the rim this time. Extending Fiji's lead, 21, Vanuatu 4. And with less into the first quarter.
Oh, so unlucky there from Mazono, wasn't it? She won the ball back, but then she couldn't find a target back the other way. And in trouble here at Vanuatu. They've got to get it over halfway. Well, they will get it back here. I don't think they'll have too much time to get it across, because if you have a look, they literally have to throw it over halfway right now. They have to. They can't throw it before. It has to be there. What a catch there by Patterson. Rises up for the AFL-like mark there from Vanuatu, Nancy Patterson.
Oh, man.
That's a hanger.
This kind of intensity of a game, you know, you just got to be careful of your landings. Caston, Patterson looks to the ref. Disappointment from Patterson there.
Yeah, maybe inferring that the tap came from the hand of the Fiji player there, I think. But referee was in a fantastic position, as they always are, Cess.
That's right. Got to give credit to this ref. Very attentive on these little details. Peterson tries the three range. Didn't get that one right. Here we go, Vanuatu. Edgell tries to land that one. Unfortunately, he goes out.
Yeah, Edgell's just been slightly off target with her shooting today, but we know that she's capable.
Peterson, back to Kanamoli. Got the three debutants on the paint. Went out this time. One got away with a throw-in. Ball's a bit slippery there.
Like a slippery bit of fruit, wasn't it? Just wouldn't stick.
Kanamoli. Not a perfect grip there from Fiji. Malvarez. Taken back by Telitaki. It's always hard to put that one in, especially when you're near to the basket, Tris.
Malvarez somehow got control of it there, Cess, but in the end, the ball just decided to roll away there. That's a good effort there from Vanuatu. You can see they're working really hard, but the pressure from Fiji at the moment, it's pretty hard out there at the moment.
Loving the support from the Vanuatu men's side.
Well, they're doing some nice little things. It's just scoreboard doesn't reflect their effort.
Kanamoli with 7 seconds on the clock. Foul. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Costing them on this one. Fiji really got to connect his free throws. 2 shots free throw from Fiji. You gotta love Kanamoli. You know, she stays calm, especially when it's pretty intense, you know, the pressure. Seen her play yesterday, and today it's great to have one of the experienced players just leading these 4 debutants.
Yeah, you're right about Kanamoli. Made her debut in 2022 with the Fiji team. And like you said, 22 years of age. Pretty young for a player that's been around already for a few years, Cess.
Got that one in this time. Fiji now leads 22, Vanuatu 4. We're less than 30 seconds on the clock, and Vanuatu bring this one back. Edgell, clean. Here we go, Wangara Wine passes it. She tries to attempt it, doesn't. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Two shots free throw for Fiji.
That one won't count, of course, because that shot afterwards was way after the foul was called. So it's foul on the floor, but it's 2 shots regardless. As Vanuatu have been over the limit for some time in terms of fouls in this quarter. Looks like we've got a baseline ball here going to Vanuatu. In fact, it'll be a sideline ball, actually, because ball didn't touch the rim. So it's a difference there when it doesn't touch the rim off the free throw.
Kanamoli took that one in.
Good pass. Oh, an even better pass. Oh!
Fiji 24 leads Vanuatu 4 with less than 5 seconds on the clock, and Fiji bag another one. Peterson.
Well, that'll please the Fiji fans here in the stadium. Is that Peterson's first score of the week? No, not quite. She has scored during the week. But that's quarter time in.
Well, definitely Fiji 26 points, Vanuatu 4 in, well, here at the FIBA Melanesian Women's Cup 2025. We'll be back for more.
As we go to quarter time here, Sess. And it's been a terrific opening quarter from Fiji. Really turned things around from yesterday already. As we have a look at some numbers in relation to this game, and pretty certain that kind of Morley would have had a pretty big impact so far in the day. And just having a look at the top scorers for Fiji, and Amelia Wood with 5 leading the way, along with Estelle kind of Morley. And pleased to say for Fiji, from a free throw perspective, 8 of 13 at 61%. Much better performance from the charity stripe today, the free throw line, Sess, for Fiji.
I guess the coach definitely, you know, went back and really had a good talk with the girls, you know, after last night's game. And did catch up with him before the game. And he did mention that he's going to be using the 6 debutants. And apparently it's going well for the team.
Well, that's the thing, it's that balance between development, isn't it, and results. And sometimes you just have a game like yesterday where that kind of, you know, those things happen at the free throw line. It happens to the best teams. It happens to any team. And sometimes you just put it down to just that one game and that's it, and it doesn't happen again. It's about consistency of performance across multiple tournaments. Let's see how Fiji go here in this second quarter here, Sess.
Talaitaki, nope. Taken back by Julia Caston. Didn't watch her footwork there, Caston.
The baseline ball for Fiji here.
Talaitaki. Malvarez to Wells. The boy. Talaitaki drives it down.
Pardon me, Sess.
Vanuatu come back with a defense. Oh, Caston. Looking for support. Malvarez to boy. Blocking foul from Fiji. Baseline thrown from Toboy. Caston, French broadcaster. Edgel.
Is that right?
Exactly.
Really?
Fun fact, Julia Caston.
Oh, hang on a sec.
Koroi brings it back down, passes it to Wangarawai. Doesn't really get it on.
Have to hear more about that story about the French broadcasting.
Most definitely. Julia Caston, we met during Content Day last week. Mentioned that she's in broadcasting Vanuatu and she works on French programs, so she's very fluent in French.
Ah, well, bonjour there, Julien. So,
Timeout. Makaifa back on play. Sub. 2 shots free throw for Vanuatu. Here we have Wells. Luciana Wells, 23 of age.
I wonder if Luciana is related to Tom Wells from the men's team for Vanuatu as well.
She did mention that she has family members who represent the national team.
Well, that would make sense.
The whole family plays basketball. Here we go, Koroy to Peterson. Makaifa with a nice roll in. Caston, Toboy drives it. Caston is open. Edgal, slippery hands.
Ball just couldn't be held on to there. Just got away from her once again. Fiji's pressure, making them do things that they don't want to do with the ball in hand at the moment, Vanuatu.
Koroy back to Peterson. Peterson. Tries the 3 points. Koroy tries to bag this one. Short. Wangarabai, last attempt. Yep.
Offensive rebound there to Wangarai. And she found the way to Wangarai.
You gotta love these long passes coming through from Vanuatu. And one. That's not.
Foul there on Wangarai. So no basket there. So it'll be a
Baseline throw from Taboy. Fiji leads into the second quarter with less than 8 minutes, 30 points, Vanuatu 5 here at the FIBA Melanesian Women's Basketball Cup, Honiara, Solomon Islands. Caston! Nice one.
Got it. Merci. Julian Caston.
Oui. Makaifa. Savu, 2 points. Back to Caston. Caston? Double Castons.
Triple Caston if they're all out there on the floor together.
Here we go.
Oh, just short.
Wangarabai. Blocking foul. Is it from Fiji?
It's on Vanuatu.
You got some.
And I think it was on Caston, as in Christina Caston. That's why you can see her saying a couple of words there.
Here we have Moana. Kanamoli sees that space. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Gifts Fiji with a 2 shots free throw.
Kind of mole at the free throw line.
How do you contain, just slowing down from the intensity of the game, Tris, and then you just landed the 3 free throw? Is it a breathing technique?
Lots of people
I'm
have lots
curious.
of curious. That's lots of different techniques as a basketballer.
Yeah.
It's always a next play mentality is what we call it these days. Although I think it's always been called that. But it is about just trying to be able to, you got to work out what your capacity is as a player, and also it depends on your role. So sometimes you're a player and you need to run as hard as you can in a short amount of time because you're only going to be on the court for 10, 15 minutes of a game, of a 40-minute game. Whereas some other players, they're going to be out there for about 35, 38 minutes because they're the key players who've got to stay out there. So being able to maximize your effort, but also find the times to be able to slow the ball down. And that allows you to regather your breath. So if you're trying to play with pace, for an example, it's the way I like to coach a team back in Australia.
To Caston. That's really interesting, Tris. It's always great to hear you put things into perspective.
Well, I hope it helps, because certainly I know there's a lot of people that haven't watched basketball before that are watching this week, which is really encouraging, because obviously growing sport, and looks like we've got fouls over the limit for Fiji possibly here. So free throws to come here for FIBA. We'll go to the free throw line here. And we've got a substitution here as Talataki comes in for Peterson.
It's about balance of energy, especially from the players. Can't outrun one on the other.
You're correct on that one.
Taken back from Kanamole. Fiji with a... Oh, didn't really.
Talataki out the back door there, but couldn't reel it in. This is the tough part for Vanuatu, though. You see the ball's now very still, so it gives Fiji a chance to really set up their full court trap at the moment, which is what they're doing.
Cast into the boy.
Did a good job getting through, though. Oh, no, spoke too soon. Thought they had it.
Cast in. Wells. Just the receiving end for Vanuatu. Tries to land that one. Take it back from Makaifa. Here we go. Emilia brings it down to the paint, into the blocking foul from Vanuatu. Fiji with 2 shots free throw here. Could extend the lead.
Yeah, have a look at this from Wood. So that's smart there. So she picked the gap as the 2 Vanuatu players came together.
That blocking foul was so effortless, like...
Well, all it is that you just, like I said, you have to draw the contact with someone moving at you. So if you can go off a straight line and sort of veer, you can kind of get the contact and create the advantage.
Amelia Wood extending the lead. Fiji 31 points, Vanuatu 7. Into the second half here, less than 7 minutes. Tomboy. Taken back by Kanamole. Kanamole brings it back down to Talitaki. Tap from Julia Caston. Tomboy back on square one.
We managed to stop the fast break there for Fiji. It looked like it was going to be done and dusted at the other end, but credit to Vanuatu. They got in that lane and forced them a little wider, and as a result, Fiji will get the ball back, but it gives Vanuatu a chance to set up their defense here.
Every possession now is a goal, Tris. You can't afford wasted chances. Wells. Back to Talitaki. Moana saves the day.
Well, Liebrick gets it done underneath the basket. Good work from her.
Cast in.
And there's 2 young players of the future, isn't there? Moana and Christina fighting for it with each other for their own country. Going to see that for many years to come, you feel, from those 2. Very, very talented players. They've shown glimpses of what they can do. The scoreboard and the averages don't reflect the impact that those 2 players could have potentially for their country. Maybe not in this tournament, but sometimes it's slow burn for a player, so it just takes a little time for them to come about. So as we have a timeout here to one of these sides here. And Cess, I need to ask you, because I know we're like 6 minutes to go here in this second term, but this is your commentary debut. Also for basketball as well. So
For basketball, yes.
Yeah, for basketball. I know you've done commentating for athletics, obviously, and other sports, I believe, if that's correct. And how are you finding this week and these opportunities that you're getting personally for your own commentary side of things?
Definitely great being here, Tris. Especially under your wing. That's for sure.
Well, I hope my wing's been helpful.
But yes, being here, just experiencing the culture, Tris, it's absolutely beautiful here in the Solomon Islands, as well as the basketball side of things. I've come to love the sport, fortunately. Of course, rugby is still there.
Well, Sess, I hope you become one of the main callers of basketball in this region in the future, because that's what we do with the WIB program for FIBA. And I think it's been really successful from what we've seen so far this week.
Amelia Wood with a three-point stress. Doesn't really get that well.
It looks like foul on the floor here. Yeah, holding foul, which is also a blocking foul. On number 10, Amelia Custon. Nice pass.
Nakautonga.
Strong rebound.
Talitaki.
Oh. There's going to be a...
Blocking foul once again from Julia Caston. 2 points free throw for Fiji.
And 2 shots to come here for... And there she is again, Wanga Araway. I believe it is at the free throw line. Super strong on the offensive glass at the moment, Wanga Araway. Let's have a look at her offensive rebounds so far in this game for Fiji. She's got a few. She's got 3. And Moana Liebrecht's actually got the 4 offensive rebounds to go with her 6 rebounds for the game so far. That's in the game today, Sess.
These focus shots are crucial to adding more points to the scoreboard. Lands that one in. Fiji 35, Vanuatu 7. Well, less than 6 minutes here at the second quarter. FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup here at Friendship Hall, Honiara, Solomon Islands. Caston drives it down. Vovea's back in play. Koroi sends it. Wood, yep, into the rim.
Great to see Amelia Wood playing the way that she is. She's really getting the opportunity and she's making the most of it. Wants to play more for her country, I think, after this performance so far.
Back at it, Woods to Koroi. Koroi Vodea, one of the OGs. Lands that one. Fiji increases their lead, 39 points, Vanuatu 7.
There she was again, wasn't it, Mattila?
Caston, Amelia Wood. Nakautonga, Vodea.
She's been great, Wood, in
Long
this game.
passes to Koroi. Great set plays here from Koroi, just driving that through. Another point there for the young debutante, Caston.
First player into double figures for Fiji. Amelia Wood, great impact.
Koroi tries to snatch that back. Foul from Vanuatu. Blocking foul. I believe it's a 2 points free throw. Fiji. With less than 5 minutes here into the second quarter. Fiji 41, Vanuatu 7. Also, hello Olkita to our viewers across the region. Bula Vinaka. Would also like to acknowledge our broadcast crew, TTV, Solomon Islands Broadcasting, as well as you can catch this coverage live on the TTV Plus live stream on Android and iOS, and also distributed across the Pacific region on Pacifica TV.
And of course on FIBA YouTube as well, broadcasted globally as well, Sess.
Exactly, Tris.
So there's people back all over the world watching this, which has been fantastic. And that's the beautiful thing about the FIBA YouTube channel. You can watch games from all over the globe You can see all different styles of basketball, and I think from watching these games, you can see the growth and the development of the sport in all sorts of different areas in non-traditional basketball countries, and we're really seeing it start to grow.
Here we have Izono, who happens to be the coach's daughter. You can see her mom screaming from the sides.
I was wondering about that, whether she was related to Mildred. And of course, there's been a player with gravitas as Mildred Izono when it comes to Vanuatu basketball, as we know.
Kainamoli, 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Vodea, Nakautonga, clean.
Was indeed. Oop, can't pass to her head there.
Vanuatu at Gal, one of the sharpshooters. Didn't put that one in, brings it back Kainamoli for Fiji. Blocking foul.
Looks like that will be on Amelia Carsten. That's 3 personal fouls now on Amelia Carsten. And 2 shots to come here for Kainamoli.
That was a relief. Look on her face.
I think that's because free throws have been not able to go in for Kainamoli. She's made both there. That'll give her some confidence. We do have a substitution here, and coming back into the game for Vanuatu is Marie Java.
Java has been, some great set plays that she's done in the first quarter.
Oh,
Edgell.
somehow!
No look pass to Java, not really getting that through. Kainamoli brings it back down for Fiji, halfway line. Nakautonga.
Well, what a great idea it was to throw the baseball pass from the baseline there, Sess, and Edgell somehow caught it
Yeah.
in her grasp and then threw a wonderful pass. It was just the finish was a little bit too strong against the glass there. Everything about that went really right, except for the last 0.5% there on that play. Here's that chance for Malvarez to get them into double figures, the Vanuatu team, Sess.
Definitely can feel the pressure on them, especially as we're on to the second quarter here. We're still on 8 points. They haven't reached the double digits yet, so you can tell the amount of pressure that they have on the team, on the players. Kainamoli back at it, drives it down. Peterson with a long range, puts it back in. Nakautonga, look at this defense from Vanuatu.
Oh, good boards. Oh, the up and under. And they're from Wanganera. She really found that way.
Malvarez to Izono. Izono, look, got good space. Not just the aim. Java. 3 points on the shot clock, less than 6 seconds, yes! A bag for Vanuatu. They've finally reached the double digits, Tris.
There you go, and it took a 3-pointer from Malanga. A broken play is what we call that, Sess. That's when you run all the sets and you run all the defense, and sometimes you just throw the ball up and hope it goes in. I have to say I'm really impressed with Wonga Erawai in the way that she's playing this game, making the most of her time out there on the floor in this second term, Sess.
Java blocking foul from Fiji. Gifting Vanuatu with 2 points with a free throw.
Now on Naka Tonga there. He's coming out of the game. How many fouls on Naka Tonga? Tonga, I should say.
Kaifa and Savo back on play. Needs to, just the act. Just that push. How do you, that curling ball right in the rim?
If you curl it too much and it spins too much, as this habit of spinning its way out of the cylinder. Ball stolen here though.
Malvarez will try to put this one in. Blocking foul from Fiji.
One on kind of Mole. Her second personal foul now, kind of Mole. Free throws to come for Malvarez here, Sess.
Deep breaths from Malvarez. Sideline throw for Makaifa Savu. Koroi. Peterson. Makaifa. Blocking foul from Vanuatu.
It's like a sideline ball, well, baseline ball, I should say there. Just stepped out of bounds, did the player from Vanuatu.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Makaifa taken back by Edgar. Foul. Blocking foul from Makaifa Savu. Two shots free throw to Vanuatu.
And that'll be on every blocking foul now, regardless of shooting or non-shooting. So any blocking foul will result in 2 free throws to the end of this quarter. First one good there for Edgel. That's the classic. So if you step across the line when you shoot the free throw, it's a violation, and the ball will go back to the opposition on the second one at least. Yeah.
Interesting, Tris.
Makaifa
puts an extra lead on Fiji, 46, Vanuatu 13. Look at those long passes, Tris.
That works. Oh,
taken back by Moana.
Hitting that Izona, and she went a little too far there, Moana. That's a travel. And it will just be 14 seconds on the shot clock because ball's in the other half of the court for Vanuatu. They've got to get it in though. It's a good catch from Karsten there.
Karsten will try to land this one. Moana, good height, steals. Peterson, taken back by Karsten. Next time, Peterson. Edgel, back to Edgel. The strong defense here from the Fiji women's team.
Sideline ball for
Vanuatu. Patterson. Short passes. Caston's open. Blocking foul. 3 shots free throw here to Vanuatu.
If you were fouled going for the 3-point ball, and if you don't connect, you get the free throws. If you do connect, you actually get one extra, and you get what we call a 4-point play, Sess. That's one way that a few teams have won some big games over the years, is the 4-point play. Never foul the shooter. So you see there how the players even weren't sure about it. So they tried to go in there on the second one, because that's just your natural reaction. Every basketballer does it.
Nice baskets from Caston. Koroy brings it back for Fiji. Past the halfway line, a blocking foul.
3 of 3 there from Christina Carsten too. Nice work from the free throw line. We're walking to the other end for Fiji now, Sess.
Fiji definitely looking to add more, especially at the end of the second quarter. Koroy. Smooth.
The way that Koroy has played this week for Fiji in the games that I've seen, Sess, good strong player in lots of different areas on the floor.
You gotta love the long passes Malanga is doing. Look at her go.
I actually do. I want to see more of it this week. We've got a sideline ball here too. Fiji.
Moana.
There's a turnover there for
Savu
Vanuatu.
Talitaki just went in between. Malanga with the long pass. Caston, well received. Edgal, yeah, baseline
They
throw.
They connected there, Sess.
Like I said, Tris, these long passes coming through from Malanga. Talitaki here with a replay.
Talitaki, too good. 3 seconds on the clock here, Sess.
Baseline
And they do
free
it again.
throw, doing it again, received by Koroy.
That will be
That's conclude the first half of the set, and the halftime score is Vanuatu 18 and Fiji.
Going into halftime now. Fiji 51, Vanuatu 18. What did you take on that, Tris?
It was a great first half from Fiji. They were very efficient. Let's have a look at some highlights, Sess, of this first half.
Olkatan Bulavinaka from the Friendship Hall here at Honiara Solomon Islands as we are on match day 4, match 13 of the FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup. What do you take of that game, Tris?
Well, it's halftime here, Sess, of course, and it's 51-18 in favour of Fiji at the moment. They're in control as we will go to the second half shortly.
That's right, and we will be back right after this.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Welcome back to Friendship Hall here at Honiara Solomon Islands for the second half of this thrilling FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup matchup between Fiji and Vanuatu. It's been an intensive first half with Fiji leading 51 points, Vanuatu 18, holding a very solid lead, but Vanuatu is showing plenty of fight and resilience. And both teams, they've displayed some really great athleticism and heart on the court. What say, Tris?
It's a great description that you make there, Sess, about the fact that Vanuatu are fighting hard. They're fighting with spirit. the scoreboard doesn't reflect their effort at the moment. They're doing a lot of the right things fundamentally. So what I mean by that is they're getting the ball in the right spots. It's just being able to finish off the result at the end. So it's a process thing, isn't it, when it comes to development in basketball? You get the ball to the right spot, and then it's being able to learn how do we finish this well and doing it consistently. Whereas for Fiji, some of these young players are really impressive at showing off their wares. I mean, you look at Estelle Kainamole and then also Asena Naku Tonga. She's been great in this game today. And you look at Amelia Wood, who had the biggest impact in this contest. I thought that she had the double figures before halftime, but just is on the 8 at the moment, Cess. Let's see if she can go past doubles in the second half.
Throw in for Vanuatu here, Caston. Java looking for way through. Java. Moana for Fiji. Kaunamoli. Just communicating well there with the debutantes. Lost there by Talitaki. Java back on play with the overhead pass. Talitaki drives it down. Traveling. Caston with the baseline throw. Malanga. Great passes coming through from Malanga. Caston with the points. Through for Vanuatu.
Great finish there from Caston for Vanuatu. And more points to her, and I think that's what they'll be looking for in the second half, Cess.
You gotta love the overhead passes here. That's happening from the Vanuatu side. Talitaki with the extra points. We're on to the third quarter here at the FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup. Caston didn't put that one through, a bit too fast. Kainamole. Peterson with a long 3 points.
Big shot there from Kainamole.
Peterson. Kainamole. Fiji team spreading things out. Baseline throw for Malanga. Taken back by Kainamole.
It's going to be a violation there off the leg. Look how quick they want to go. Oh! It's like some other sports at the moment, Seth. Sometimes what you do is your best scoring player is isolated in your half of the court, and what they're trying to do is they're just trying to throw it into her and try and get a one-on-one. You're trying to create a one-on-one situation. Some other sports, you do that in team sports.
Definitely. Taken back by Fiji. Kainamole with the 3 points. Shaky attempt. Patterson. Back to Patterson. Going through there, Patterson. Caston. Tries the second attempt, received by Moana. Kainamole brings a bit halfway line. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Peterson. Makaifa. Kainamole, Moana. Lands that one perfectly. Increasing Fiji's lead, 57, Vanuatu 20.
Bank there by Moana, very nicely done.
Edgell. Looking for space, she definitely has the space. Looks to the ref.
Not going to be a blocking foul there, so loses it out of bounds there, Edgell. Errant decision.
Assumed it was Vanuatu's favorite choice. Kainamole. Talitaki. Peterson. This time will go Too early to tell. Java. Malvarez. Edgel tries to land this one. Blocking foul from Vanuatu, for Fiji rather.
It'll be a baseline ball because Malvarez wasn't in the act of shooting. Of course, the player has to be, in the referee's opinion, in the act of shooting. So we've got substitutions here for Fiji, as well as for Vanuatu. So Wells checking into the game for Luciano Wells checking in for Vanuatu. And Vanuatu have the ball here.
Malanga tapped there by Wangarwai.
Vanuatu will get possession back here, Sess.
Wangarwai takes it down to Emilia. Nice flow there from Emilia Wood, extending Fiji's lead to 59, Vanuatu 20.
Into double figures now, Amelia Wood. Has made a great impression today for Fiji. They need to get it over halfway here. They just get it over halfway there to 7 there for Java. Well, stolen here by Fiji though, and then back by Vanuatu, and then holding pattern here as it's me a jump ball there, so possession will go the way of, you can see the arrow over there on the bench there, Sess.
Fiji.
Yep, that'll tell you if there's a neutral ball of some sorts, whether it be a jump ball or a neutral possession. That arrow over there will tell you which way the possession is going, who will have the ball next. And you'll see as soon as they inbound it, it will now switch. There you go, Sess.
Bit shaky there from Patterson.
Made it work though.
Java. Wells is open. Patterson. Wells just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it there. Kanamoli will bring it down this time. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Lands Fiji the 2 points. Free throw.
Looks like the referee has called it on the floor. So in other words, I think the foul was on Patterson. She wasn't in the act of shooting according to the referee. So it'll be a sideline ball to Fiji here.
Kanamoli will try and look up for this one. Koroi is open. Taken back by Wells. We have Java. Throw in from Vanuatu.
I was going to try and hustle for the ball there, Sess. Couldn't get out much air in time.
Sideline throw in from Wangarwai. One of the 6 debutants for Fiji women's national team. Koroi Peterson. Kanamoli. Nakautonga. Out it goes. Baseline throw from Fiji. We'll try to bag this one. Kanamoli with a 3 long points.
Oh,
Gets it through.
beat the buzzer. For that shot clock there, Sess.
Fiji leading 61 points, Vanuatu 20 as we on to the third quarter, less than 5 minutes. Sideline throw in from Mongaruay. Koroy. Peterson. Kanamoli. Taken back there from Peterson. Tap. Back to Kanamoli. Nakautonga. Blocking foul.
Great move there.
Two shots free throw for Nakautonga.
That was a good drive there from. It was a good drive initially from kind of Morley, if you think about it, Sess, and then dished it off nicely there to Senna as she came through. This is the first free throw here, Sess.
Definitely only 18 years old, Asena Nakautonga. Vanuatu will have an opportunity here.
It's like Amelia Carsten is back in the game. Are all three on the floor? Yes, they are. All the Carstens. Now there. It's a cast of Carstens, isn't it?
Bit of a foul there from Patterson. Here we have the coach's daughter, Koroy, to throw in. Kanamoli. Look at her drive. Three seconds QA violation from Kanamoli. Nakautonga to Kanamoli to Wangarwai. You can see the frustrations on her face there, Tris. Kanamoli with a baseline throw. Caston, opportunity here for Vanuatu. Can they just connect this one through? Patterson
Good catch there from Patterson.
takes it down to Caston.
Good pass.
Put that one. She's definitely got that one. Koroy. Instant reply, can they? Kanamole back to Koroy. Peterson. Kanamoli. Great defense from Wells. Peterson. Baseline. 3 points.
Isabel Peterson from outside. What a big shot there.
Caston. Great defense from Fiji's Isabel Peterson.
It was a great three-pointer from her, wasn't it, Sess? She launched it and she beat the bell of the shot clock there.
Caston with a sideline throw. Patterson. Wangarwai. Push that one through.
Too strong there. Wangarwai. The question was asked of her there, Sess.
Timeout for both teams here. Timeout for Fiji.
66-22 here, Sess, and this quarter it's been an interesting one. Both teams are trying to do some different things. So from what I've observed here in this third term, Sess, is that a couple of times the offense of the Vanuatu team, they've tried to change up a little bit. So you saw a couple of times they isolated one player and tried to throw the ball to them. And then Fiji were awake to that and got back and started to send an extra number. They then dribbled it up a couple of times and moved it around. But the issue is that it's just the concentration of trying to work out what to do next. So you've got those 3 different offenses that are being run, I reckon, by Vanuatu at the moment. And it's just about selecting which one at the right time, because Fiji are sort of working out defensively how to stop each of them when they come along. So the unpredictability of Vanuatu is what they'll be relying on for the remaining 2:58 of this term here, Sess.
Definitely wanted much credit to give to Vanuatu for their relentless effort here seen, especially as we go into the third quarter.
I mean, you're right about Fiji, though, as well. The way that they're moving the ball, and they're starting to find some good looks here, and they're starting to capitalize on those shots as well.
Peterson. Fiji with a throw in. Talitaki. Caston. Izono.
Oh, good pass. Oh!
Caston delivers this one. Well, just adding more points to the Vanuatu side. Fiji still leads 66, Vanuatu 24 into the third quarter in less than 3 minutes.
I wonder if we'll get a replay of that, because that was really clever by Francis Izono. Christina Carston's got a chance to finish the N1 here. The reverse finish on the basket was good. Did you get after it? No. Fiji will get possession back here.
Kanamoli. Subs going on here. Nakaltonga, Makaifa, Amelia Woods, Peterson heading on the bench. Great to see these 4 debutants for the Fiji national women's team.
You think about the debutants for Vanuatu as well, Sess.
Exactly. Traveling from Kanamoli.
Let's see what Vanuatu do here. We talked about the different ways that they're trying to... Oh, we got that pass. Oh, it was a shorter pass than what everyone expected. And as a result, Custon couldn't get that.
Taken back by Wagarawai. Kanamoli were looking to shoot that 3 points. Traveling once again from Fiji. Caston connected to that to Izono. Wells just couldn't get to her on time.
That was tough there, because Sabu was just behind her there, Caston, and just couldn't find the extra speed to get away from Sabu.
The boy. Casted. Fiji brings it down. Long pass to Savu. Emilia. Blocking foul from Julia Caston. 2 shots free throw for Fiji.
That was a great pass from Sabu, wasn't it? Could have easily tried to go on her own, but look at the unselfishness. Saw the oncoming Wood crashing her way through. As you said, free throws to come here for Wood, who's had a great game. What a sparkling game for her. 13 points now for Amelia Wood in this game.
Definitely. At 17 years old. She's got a long way. Great talent.
Been impressive, hasn't she? Now got 14 on the game. Really taking advantage of the time she's had out there on the floor. It's kind of Morley and Longonerawai are going to sit down now. Sess.
Caston. Izono. Izono will try and shoot this one on her own. Blocking foul from Fiji. Java. Caston. Nakautonga. Oh, back to Caston. Sub coming on here for Vanuatu. Patterson comes in. Wells through with that one.
And Lysiana Wells thought, I might just go down the other end defend, but I've actually got one more to come. That's a good move from Lysiana Wells. Wells now, that's a third point of the game. And completes the and one there. Excellent work there from Lysiana Wells there, Sess.
Fiji back in possession now. Koroi. Palitaki. Makaifa Savo. A tap from Wells.
Sess, one ref pointed one way, the other one pointed the other way. So
he's trying to figure out. Does that look to you?
So in that situation, it's generally the ref that's closest, or it will be the crew chief in that situation. The crew chief happened to be the one in the best position.
Talitaki. A lot going on there.
And that's really important for those referees to know, Sess, is that their communication is strong and also a realization of where they are on the floor. So the one that's closest to the ball is generally called there, but occasionally you can have the crew chief chime in if they see something that maybe that ref, even if they're close enough to the ball, didn't see. They work together really well as a team, though. It's like a team of basketball when you think about it with our referees. And FIBA referees all over the world, Sess. They're really important. We have no game of basketball without referees, so you've got to respect the referees and what they stand for.
Patterson with the second throw. Goes in. Roy. Blocking foul from Vanuatu.
I think the points will count as well there for Fiji. So one to come for Karoi. 38.8 seconds to go here in this third term here, Sess. In fact, I thought it was only one free throw. No, maybe it didn't count. My apologies there, Sess. Thought I saw the hand signals. It will be just one, though.
Kaifa. Talitaki. Koroi. Less than 5 seconds on the shot clock. Nakautonga. Emilia.
Yes, it did. In answer to that question, says I was also pausing to see what the referee's decision was there. I think she just beat the buzzer. There did Talataki.
Fiji now extends the lead, 71 points, Vanuatu 29.
And they make a sub here as well. As Patterson comes out. 11 seconds to go here for... What will they do here?
Takautonga with the tap.
It's a
The boy.
play.
Blocking foul from Fiji there. Lands in Zono with the free throw.
You're right about that. The foul was there on Alsana Naka Ponga. It was clever work there by Vanuatu. Carsten just had a look to see if there was advantage, and even though it fortuitously sort of fell for the player that caught her in Francis Zono, she was able to get, no, it was Taboyo, wasn't it, that tapped it to the advantage of Vanuatu. So we're down the last 5 seconds to assess.
Bounces off McKefer with a long pass. Wood. Three-quarter. We're going to three-quarter time now. And with Fiji leading 71 points, Vanuatu 32.
Yes, they are at the moment, and I think this last quarter and what we're seeing so far, Sess, this is all about that development, isn't it? So I've been watching Vanuatu really closely. I've also been watching Fiji pretty closely as to just seeing a little bit about style of basketball, developing what they want to do. And for me, like with Fiji, they do want to get out and run, and it's all about making that pass as late as possible. So trying to draw defenders to you as you're driving the ball towards the basket, Sess, when it comes to the Vanuatu defenders. And then from Vanuatu's perspective, I think they're just trying lots of different things offensively to try and get that ball moving. They're trying long passes. There's an occasional screen. There's a little bit of, you know, give and go action. So that's where you pass to someone and get it back and then start dribbling really hard. And what you do in that give and go is you sometimes can use that player you pass to as a bit of a, like a barrier on the court. You can use them to get around strong on that right-hand dribble. So we see the Vanuatu men earlier today. They had some good moments, especially that man on the left of the screen there, Peter Dementiev. One of the leading shot blockers in this tournament so far, Peter Dementiev. He made an impression on the ball earlier today. I think his handprint's still there on the size 7 from a few hours ago still, Sess. As we get ready to get into this fourth term, I might just ask you, Sess. Again, we were talking about earlier today, like your commentary debut. We asked Emma the question as well about what's the thing that has helped you get to this position where you are today, in the sense of, you know, you've started doing this and that. And I'm sure that we can hear from you at some point about that throughout the rest of the week. Because we definitely want to encourage people out there that maybe think, you know what, I've listened to this today, I've listened to these wonderful women commentate, and I reckon I can get out here and have a go at this. And you're showing the way, Sess, and what you're doing by example.
Well, thanks for that, Tris. Fiji back on play right now. We're on to the final quarter of this game. Fiji leading 71 points, Vanuatu 30. Kadamoli. Talitaki. Savu with Fiji finally bags that one.
Earn their margin, don't they, here, Sess? So even on that last one, Vanuatu just moving the ball quickly from the pass after the score. and getting into their half court really quickly, and that allows them to do these things, sort of things. Set up something inside, and casting inside the post is something they need to look at a lot in this last quarter.
Taking back that from Teleitaki. Look at that overhead pass. Taken back from Kainamoli. Can Savu back this one? Back at it again. Kainamoli. This time will do it herself. Extending Fiji's lead 73, Vanuatu 30.
Kainamoli mixing it up there.
Look
There's
at
that
those
baseball
long
pass
passes.
again, and just players got to turn around and be aware that that baseball pass is coming every couple of offenses, so don't take your eyes off the basketball.
Blocking foul from Vanuatu.
Shots to come here for Savu. A bit less time on the floor today, Savu, than the last couple of days. Just the 14 minutes in the game. He's got the 6 points. Got 8 rebounds, though. Kainamoli once again. Double-double with 10 points, 11 rebounds, Sess, along with 6 assists and 6 steals and 1 block. That's quite a stat line there from Estelle Kainamoli.
Java, Vanuatu tries to find a replay, but Teleitaki blocks that one. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Costly. Giving Fiji's for more opportunities here.
Amelia Wood coming out and Peterson coming back in for Fiji.
Savu. Peterson. Savu. Teleitaki. Peterson with a long range. Gets it. Fiji extends the lead with 75 points. Vanuatu 30. Look at that overhead pass. Tobea. Nakautonga. Blocking foul there from Fiji.
Team fouls now on Vanuatu. You've got to be careful now. They've still got another 8 minutes left of this quarter. I don't want to send Fiji to the free throw line too much.
Kainamoli. Inside pass didn't go well there for Teleitaki.
It was tapped away there by Vanuatu, so Fiji will get possession here on the baseline. 78-30 here, Sess. As Moana Liebrek is coming into the game as well for Sana Nakautonga.
Kainamoli, Teleitaki to Moana. Moana to Peterson. Off the rim there. Java. Edgell. Malvarez. Blocked there by Fiji. Lands them with a 2 shots free throw.
That was good work from Vanuatu there. You saw they were a bit more patient with the ball and took a couple of dribbles, then made the pass rather than either making the pass too early or trying to take their time making the pass. It was just the right time in between those 2 kinds of ways that you can move the ball. And as a result, Malvarez actually got a really good look there, which sent it to the free throw line.
Definitely right about that one, Tris. Savu, Kainamoli. Looking through to get this one through. Peterson. Talitaki. In it goes. Edgel. Malanga. Almost stolen there by Peterson. Tries the long range. Picks up by Kanamoli. Peterson. Talitaki. Back to Edgel. Java. Tries to land that one. Unfortunately, it's back on Fiji's hands now. Kanamoli brings it down. Talitaki blocked by Vanuatu. Edgel.
Yeah, Dora there. Not letting her get inside the paint. Shut the door there, Dora.
Talitaki to find a way. Peterson. Can she try this one? Kaifa. Talitaki. Shot clock violation. Vanuatu with the throw-in now. Malvarez, well received from Malvarez.
Need some help here, Marlborough.
Yes, she does. Back into Fiji's
no one
hands.
there on the end of the pass, unfortunately.
Makaifa. Blocking foul from Vanuatu.
Yeah, Sabi's going to go to the free throw line here. Two shots for Makaifa. 6 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals for Makaifa Sabu. I think she'll be one of the best players for Fiji by the end of the week from what we've seen so far, though. Estelle Kainamoli's been terrific for Fiji across the 3 games. Can't fault her effort, like we said in the opener. She's done it once again today. As now, Crew Chief is just checking with the score bench about something. Landry Pugh and Sabu will take this resulting 2 free throws here, Sess.
Definitely, and well, that bounced off. Malvarez. Went on the line, did she?
Yeah, Malborough sort of was unbalanced when she threw that pass. She was in a position where her legs were quite far apart there, so wasn't able to get any balance in her core, and tried to pass it to Karsten there, and Karsten unfortunately already had her foot out of bounds by the looks of things, so will be a sideline ball to Fiji. They're coming back the other way to our left of screen.
Kainamoli. Travel from Kainamoli.
No scorer there as well.
Edgel to Caston.
There's that give and go. Nice move.
Nice step from Caston. This one looks all all but sealed unless Vanuatu can find something special in these last few minutes. Moana. Blocking foul from Vanuatu.
Points won't count for Moana Liebrich there, so it'll be a sideline. Well, the points won't count, but they're over the limit in terms of fouls now. Vanuatu, so Moana Liebrich's going to go to the free throw line. She's on the cusp of a double-double at the moment. Moana. Makes the first. Take it to 8 points and 10 rebounds. So she needs 2 more points to get that double-double. Be a nice way to finish her afternoon.
Wangarajuai.
Wangarajuai has a double-double now of 10 points and 11 rebounds with 4 offensive boards as well. Been fantastic on the glass today. Window's been her friend.
Talitaki brings it down to Wangarajuai. Yep.
Even further.
Timeout to Vanuatu with the Fiji now extends their lead to 85 points, Vanuatu 32.
It's a classic fourth quarter timeout when the margin is like this. The one thing you don't want if you're Vanuatu is just to keep conceding points and just have them continue to run off. You want to at least be able to try and address some things and try and stifle the scoreboard and keep fighting to the end, because you don't want to have 15 or 20 points put on you in the last 5 minutes of a game without an answer. So this timeout's there just to steady the ship for Vanuatu at the moment. Revise about what were the good things that they've done the last couple of days and try and find a way to be able to capture that same feeling as well, because I think there was a couple of good ones there before. We saw a give and go back here in the backcourt from, I think it was Edgell to Karsten, and then Karsten managed to drive down, and she was able to use her speed to actually get through and draw a foul and also be able to make a basket down here to the right of screen.
Definitely, Tris. Definitely. Well, I guess that needed timeout will put some focus from the Vanuatu side. Cast in with a baseline throw. Edgell. Java. Tabeva. Still looking around, Java. Malveris. Doesn't get one through. Moana. Talitaki. Peterson. Moana. Emilia. Lands it.
A lovely left hand on that jumper, doesn't she, Emilia Wood?
Look at those long passes, Tris. Edgell. Tabeva. Favor for Fiji here. Talitaki slowing things down here. Jump ball from Vanuatu there. Peterson. Moana. Talitaki. Back in Vanuatu's hands. Back to Fiji.
Just trying to work out if it was an offensive or defensive foul there. Yeah, it was an offensive foul. So I just wasn't sure. I was looking for the hand signal from the referee there. I got a feeling it was an offensive foul with the way that the Vanuatu bench reacted there. But I didn't want to go with it, Sess, until I was sure.
Tabeva. Taken back by Wangarajuai. Java. Wangarajuai drives it down this time. Tap by Java.
Good little poke there from Java. Ran it down from behind. Wangarajuai with a clean Clean takeoff there down the lane.
Timeout to Fiji.
So get an opportunity for Fiji here, Sess, to do something off their baseline here. They can set up a baseline out of bounds play, or we call it a blob, if you think about it. Baseline BL, out of bounds, O, play, or yeah, so a blob. The B being bounds as well, sorry. I was trying to work that out for a minute there, so that's why the acronym was the way it was, but it's got 87-32 here. Next game coming up is another women's game, Sess. The Solomon Islands up against PNG women at 4 p.m. and I reckon the crowd's going to really start to roll in very, very soon. We're at just 3:30 in the afternoon. That game not too far away at 4 o'clock, local. PNG coming off that.
There'll be a game to look out for.
Yes, indeed.
See if the crowd again gets back on the Solomon women's team.
And we're getting right behind them. I mean, PNG have been strong this tournament. Won all 3 games so far. So we've got 2 shots here to Talataki. What have you made of Seneca Talataki's performance today, Sess?
Definitely, Tris, you know, Fiji is really in control here. 88-32. 89. Kasten, taken by Wangarwai. Nakautonga. Wangarwai. Three seconds keyway violation there from Fiji.
Too long inside the paint, as we call it, Sess.
Cast
There's
it.
that pass again. Oh, is it to the advantage? Can she get there?
Let go.
She can. Well, sometimes it works, that particular play, doesn't it, for Vanuatu?
Peterson. Wangarwai tries the offense rebound, but Talitaki with a throw in.
Just a sideline ball here for Fiji. Vanuatu 36 and 43 points in their game so far. I wonder if they can get to that 44-point mark before this one's done. There's still time. Oh!
Peterson.
Was that Peterson again?
Yep.
She's shown her wares from the 3-point line, hasn't she, Bell?
Kasten to Izono.
She knows how to beat that shot clock.
Kasten. It's a back and forth replay here.
Well, they'll equal their mark on Monday against PNG now. Can they get a few extra points to get past 43?
Talitaki. Extends the lead for Fiji, 94 points, Vanuatu 36. Izono brings it back down. Kasten. And one.
There you go.
Crowd is definitely loving this. They're both rolling, especially into this last quarter.
Hannah Morley coming back in for Wood. Want to come here for Carsten. Christina Carsten now up to 13 points in this game. She looks like she's going to be a star for this Vanuatu team for a long time to come.
Kanamole Talitake puts that one in for Fiji. Kasten. Wangarawain steals that one. Hoping to put this one in.
Foul here on Amelia Carsten. And
Blocking.
2 free throws to come. Amelia Carsten has 4 personal fouls now, although it's of little consequence at this late stage of the game. Fiji have been extremely strong in this contest this afternoon, Cess.
Definitely, Tris. Some good structure coming through for Fiji this time. But Vanuatu's defense has been relentless. They came a long way and up until 38 points now. Taken back from Taleitaki. Nakautonga.
Position back here to Vanuatu. As Mossab Konamole, who was only in there for literally 30 seconds. Wasabi back in now. I think Suola Karoi deciding to rest the important players for tomorrow's crucial fixture.
Taleitaki. Grab and run there from Wangairawai. Fiji leading 98 to Vanuatu 38 points.
Says it's a big game on Friday morning, isn't it? 11 a.m. New Caledonia women up against Fiji women. New Caledonia women, of course, not playing today. Really intrigued about that contest on Friday between these two.
Nakautonga. Wangairawai. Travel.
Should be a great contest. And then Vanuatu take on the Solomon Islands on Friday as well. And that one will be at 4 p.m. on Friday. Oh, sorry, that one will be at 6:30. It's the last game of the regular part of the tournament.
Adgal Izono.
Good finish.
Definitely. Taleitaki brings this one back to Peterson. Nakautonga.
Whoa! Clean there from Christina Carsten on the block. That's his second block shot of the game.
Taleitaki just, well, you know, coming through with the communication here. I'm not sure if you've noticed, Tris, but we have all the debutants on the floor now.
Certainly do. All 5 of them, don't we?
Yep. Kefa, Nakautonga, Taleitaki. Lands it.
And there's the century. 100 points on the board for Fiji.
Izono. Passed in. Kefa. Taleitaki. Quick hands. Blocking foul from Vanuatu. Izono.
And that'll be her 3rd personal foul. Vanuatu looking for a little consolation prize here. They are on 40 at the moment. Can they get to 44 before the end of this game, Cess, and set a new record for themselves? Fiji getting 100 points. Wouldn't happen too often, I'd say.
That's fair. Shaking things off, Taleitaki tries to land this one. Holding on to dear life there, Tris.
Still fighting hard in the last 42 seconds, aren't both sides? Good catch.
Wells. Edgell comes in with a save.
There we go. They're only 2 points off it now. I think that's what the Vanuatu fans are aware of as well.
see the team just all standing on the bench there. Edgel is on. Oh! Taken back by Sabu.
Oh, well done, Edgel. Got 10 seconds here.
Can she make it?
You can see the Vanuatu bench there.
The pressure that Fiji is giving off them is really suffocating.
Back it home. Sabu says thank you very much.
Edgel with a reply. Unfortunately misses on that one. Got total control by the Fijians here. Full time here at Friendship Hall for the FIBA Melanesian Women's Cup. Fiji 103 points, Vanuatu 42.
Comprehensive wins for Fiji in the end. They controlled it from an early part in this game. No doubt about that. Started off with 26-4 opening term. But pretty competitive were Vanuatu through the middle and the third quarter. The last quarter it sort of blew out a little bit, but both teams didn't relent in spirit, and Vanuatu have done some really nice things. Let's go to the highlights and see what happened in that second half.
Most definitely. Welcome back here to Friendship Hall, Honiara, Solomon Islands. Well, Fiji comes away with a well-earned victory, 103 points to Vanuatu 42 here at the FIBA Women's Melanesian Cup. And, well, we will be back for more, bringing you top-level basketball action here. Stay with us.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.